So let me ask you a question. And no, it's not what do you think about this shirt during lockdown. It's growing on me. And speaking of lockdown, the question is also not how is your lockdown hair looking? Is it as long as mine and out of control as mine? The question I have for you today is, have you ever found a player, a striker, who can score an elite level amount of goals? We're talking at least 15 to 20 goals a season for less than £1 million. I'm going to show you that today. So yes, welcome to the FM Scout YouTube channel. My name is Omega Luke, and today I'm going to be showing you a striker that I have found. I mean, there's plenty of players around on this game which you can pick up for quite cheap who does turn out to be incredible players for you. However, no one really talks about this man. And I'm going to show you him today because I feel like this man gets overlooked. And I really do feel like with game time and certain things going in your way, you can really make use of players like this in your side for dirt cheap. Because I constantly get people asking me on the comments, Luke, I'm not playing with loads of money. Give me players who are almost free. So today, hopefully we can find that. I say hopefully. I know we can. This is the man I am talking about. His name is Munteanu. So if you don't have him on your game, you might need to have a larger database loaded, or even just have players in Romania loaded. There's not a lot, so it won't take up too much of your hard drive, whatever, and make the game unplayable. He starts off the game at Viitorul Constanța. Apologies anyway, my Romanian football knowledge is not up to scratch. But what I do know about Romanian football is they have this man, and he is bloody good. Now, you can approach to sign immediately, straight off the bat. You do, of course, have to pay a certain fee to do that. Once I finalise and negotiate, £1.6 million. That's quite a lot. I promised you a £1 million man. However, if you go and basically offer them money, negotiate a little bit, £1 million is the maximum that they want. And I'm pretty sure that's because we are PSG. I've managed to pick up this guy for less than 100k on my most recent series, World Rotterdamination. Now, if you haven't checked that series out, I'm basically doing a World Series Super League using Feyenoord. It's a lot of fun. A lot of you have already come over and said hello and enjoying it very much so. So I will leave a link to my channel down in the description or a link to it at the end. Please do come across and say hello. I'm also going live on Twitch in between episodes and doing that for the World Rotterdamination as well. So there's two options there for you. Two options to come check me out if you wish to do so. Back to this man though, I think 750k, maybe 700, let's try it. They'll accept, easy. Probably could have took 500, I reckon. So we've got this man, dirt cheap. We'll sign him, I'll go for the season, we'll see how he gets on. So fast forward to the 28th of May 2020, and the first season on this database has ended, in the French League anyway. Now how I did this, I basically put him in the starting lineup, by himself, no other players, so Mbappe and everything, just in the, no other positions filled. And then I simply went to profile, go on holiday, chose a date, but I chose, as you can see here, use current match tactics. I didn't actually have any tactics loaded, and use current team selection when possible. I then clicked that, went on holiday for 5 seasons, and seen exactly what happened. I'm going to take you through step by step just to show the development that this man has. So as you can see, in the first season, he's just rated 2-star ability. Now young Munteanu has been playing full time and he has developed somewhat already. 15 finishing, his mental attributes are on the rise too. His physicals are probably the best that you can see currently. 16 pace, 15 acceleration and agility. Still at 6 foot. 17 years old now, and he's already worth 3.6 million, and his potential is rather good. Now, after one season, as you can see, played 36 games, so he's only missed 2 games out of the whole season due to either suspensions or injuries, and he scored 15 goals. That is just under a goal every game with 3 assists. I'm happy with that. For a 16-year-old to do that, 2 player of the matches as well. 2 player of the matches at a 7.13 rating. is rather good indeed. 19 goals in total because he also scored some goals in the Cup. A very good first season for Louis Munteanu. But it doesn't stop there. I promise you, an elite striker. Let's keep going forward. So again, we're back one season later, 28th of May 2021. As you can see, PSG won the league once again. I'll also make sure to remember to check like Champions League and everything like that just to see how they're really doing. I've also made sure, just to make sure the club is ticking over, that I've handed the reins of all transfers in and contracts to the director of football, so it makes sure that no players get lost and they run out of contracts, so the club just gets bare to the bones. And they bring in other people to play around Louis Munteanu, but still going on holiday. If he's available to play, he will play. That is the option that I have selected. So champions once again, 95 points. No surprises really, although of course they have one player up front who you wouldn't necessarily see. Kylian Mbappe still scoring 39 goals though. How did our boy Louis do? Well, if we have a look at tactics, as you can see, there he is still. 29 goals so far, and he's got even better once again. Off the ball up to 50, along with composure up to 15. Pace has got better, as well as agility and balance, and the finishing of 16. He's developing nicely at still just 18 years old. His potential ability a 4.5 star. His current ability is 2 stars because remember the star rating is based on a couple of factors, including your own team and the league that you are in. So it's a combination of the two and a few other different factors depending on who's actually rating him as well, and they're judging player ability and potential will defy what they are. He's got slightly taller, 6'1". Well, that's good as well, which is nice to see that actually changes in game as they get older. I think that's quite nice to see. But overall, though, he's been doing very well. Now, it does say £1 million. It's added effects, okay? I signed him, went on holiday, and then I did the first bit at the intro at the start just to show you that you can get him for even cheaper. But the title remains the same. It's a £1 million man. I paid £1 million. 18 goals in 38 appearances means we have gone just below a goal every other game, but with 4 assists. In total, 29 goals in 56 games across the whole season. How have we got on in other competitions? So knocked out the semi-final by Manchester City. That's devastating. A winner of the Cup. Did they win that the season before too? They did indeed. So that's good. So the Champions Cup, they didn't win it the year before. So that was Chelsea. Now, and that's Man City in the final. So they did rather well. A whole season is not too bad. He was also the top goal scorer in the Cup there, with Kylian Mbappe getting 30 goals in the league from the right-hand side. That's pretty good. So, Louis Munteanu, after Season 2, even better. How about 4 seasons, though? We'll skip a couple of years. Well, we're back. 2023. It is the end of the 4th season. Champions, once again, 100 points. It's just getting better. 51 goals for Kylian Mbappe, but we can't still see Louis Munteanu. However, they've signed Jan Oblak, so it does look like PSG are just getting better and better. How has our young man done? There he is, Louis Munteanu. He's 20 years old now, and he is worth 61 million. And since the jump that we've had there, his current ability, factorising all of the things that we've mentioned before, has gone up to 4.5 star. 16 finishing. So his technicals haven't got amazing to an elite level striker, but mental attributes are very good. Cracking off the ball, composure and anticipation. Those, I would say, are the 3 most important things for an advanced forward or pressing forward, that sort of thing. Maybe not pressing forward, you need quite a lot of aggression for that. But for an advanced forward, as a main striker, mental attributes, anticipation, anticipating anything that can happen, composure when they're about to finish a shot, are they composed enough to actually finish it, and off the ball, are they making those moves, the right at the last minute runs into the correct areas onto through balls. But if we have a look at the physical attributes of this man, as well as he's also gained an inch now, 6'2", he's a ginormous man. 16 acceleration, 17 agility and balance and pace, stamina and strength of 15 with jumping reach 14 and natural fitness of 14. Those physicals are very good looking for me. On history though, how good of a striker has he really been? Well, he scored 26 goals in all 38 games. So for the last 3 seasons, he's played every single game, not missing one through injury, not missing one through suspension, and his goal tally has risen each season. 15, 18, 20, 26 goals, as well as his assist tally as well, going up quite a lot. 3 assists, 4 assists, 6 assists, 8 assists. So a goal contribution of an insane amount, 34 goals in 38 appearances. Yes, it's PSG. He's got a lot of players around him, but this just proves for less than £1 million, you can pick yourself up an elite striker, and he's still only 20 years old. So we are going to go forward 2 more years just to see how he's exactly done. Across the whole season, 37 goals in 55 appearances. Very nice indeed. Competitions-wise, winners in the final. Oh my God. I crapped myself then. I thought they won the Champions League. They didn't. They were runner-up by Liverpool. Devastating. Liverpool won it 2 years in a row. Congratulations, Liverpool fans, beating Paris Saint-Germain there 4-1 in the final. Ligue 1, did they win it? Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did. And the Coupe de France, they were knocked down the quarterfinals there, and they didn't win it the season before that. So, outside of that, they've dominated the league. They've got to a Champions League final. Louis Munteanu at the helm is doing very well. 2 more years, let's see it. Before we do, though, if there's any other players or any other positions, any other clubs that you want us to try this sort of thing out with, I'm more than happy to do stuff like this. I really like finding you guys hidden gems and finding you guys players which you never even heard of, which can turn out to be like the best players for you on this game. For a club like PSG to have someone like this just goes to show you don't have to splash the cash, and you can do this in the lower leagues if you manage to pick up someone like Louis. So please, let us know down in the comments, smash the like button, all of that good stuff, and we will get that for you. So we're back at the end of the 5th season here. Champions once again, 97 points. Lyon putting up quite a good fight there with 92 points. Kylian Mbappe had 47 goals. Should we just have a quick look? Should we just have a quick look at Kylian Mbappe? I mean, that is something else. That is something else. A lot more goals per games then. Right, but that's not who we're looking for. Yes, we all know Kylian Mbappe is very good, but we're interested in Louis. How's he been doing? Well, I do see down there that he's actually got, across the whole season, the most Player of the Match awards, with 12 Man of the Matches. That's very good for a youngster. Now, he is 21 years old. His value is slightly dropped to 57 million. We're fine with that. However, his attributes have risen. Some mental attributes have gone up, some of his technicals have gone up, and his physicals have stayed very high indeed. He hasn't got any taller. However, he is picking himself up £200,000 now, so that's fair play to Louis. That is just insane. Overall, a total in his career so far of 101 goals in 185 appearances. This season, though, 22 league goals. It's slightly dropped off. However, his assists have gone through the roof. 14 assists this time. So, a grand total of 36 goal contributions in 35 league appearances. That's insane. Can he do it in the continental level? I mean, Continental Cup here, I'm looking, 9 goals in 12 appearances. So he can. He can also do that as well. It's not just a league. I know this league sometimes gets ripped because there isn't the best teams in it, but he is also doing it in the Champions League. Now, they were knocked out of the semi-final by Tottenham Hotspur, who has eventually lost to Man City, so the English team's doing very well in the Champions League here. Since the season began, England have dominated the Champions League. But Louis Munteanu is up there with the second highest goals in the league campaign. Champions League campaign. Because of this gorgeous skin, by the way, which is the OPZ Elite, he is up, we can see the current ability, and he is up to 154 current abilities. So, almost up there with the best in the world. However, he is still just 21, so we may see an increase on this. But that is where we're going to leave this episode, guys. I promised you an elite striker for less than £1 million. That is exactly what I have given you. Now, you might say, Luke, is the media calling him an elite, or is it just you? He is called an elite striker. I didn't anticipate that. It just happened. He is classed as an elite striker, media description, and you've got to agree with me. You've got to agree with me that this goal tally doesn't come from someone who is not elite. Whether it's in the French league or not, That is an elite statistics there for a striker. So there we have it, guys. Please smash a like button if you can. That would be fantastic. If you want more videos just like this one, then please let us know down in the comments. Spam the comments with all of your suggestions, or whether you just want us to pick whoever and do more spotlight videos on random Wonderkids just like this, to show you their real potential and what you can achieve with very little money. My name is Omega Luke, of course. If you want to come over to my channel, the link is down in the description or at the end, or just type in Omega Luke Gaming. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all of that good stuff. And please subscribe to the FM Scout YouTube channel for plenty more. I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.